Hi, Miss Q. We're gonna discuss the impact of the plastic bag regulation ordinance in Las Piñas City.
Here are sub-problems. What are the penalties of using plastic or styrofoam in the city of Las Piñas? What are the concerns of the people of Las Piñas City? How does it affect the environment of Las Piñas City? Next slide. Scope and delimitation. Our research will be about how the plastic bag regulation ordinance impacts the city of Las Piñas. It also includes how it impinges the felicity and well-being of the citizens of Las Piñas and concerns of the people of Las Piñas City in accordance with the plastic bag regulation ordinance.
Respondents. Our respondents' age are ranging from 16 to 22 years old. They are citizens of Las Piñas. Most of the respondents are male. Others say that it is wise to use eco-friendly equipments like eco bags and paper bags. Others say that it puts more effort to make paper bags than it takes a lot of materials to deal with. Area local. Las Piñas is distinguished as one of the most fastest-growing community. In 1797, during Spain's 400-year rule, a Spanish missionary by the name of Father Diego Serra was brought to a barrio in Parañaque with a mere 1,200 inhabitants, what was later become Las Piñas. The city was first called Las Penas.
We will now discuss the results of our survey. Question number 1.
Are you aware of the penalties if you violate the ordinance that bans the use of plastic?
87% of the respondents are aware of the penalties. Question number 2.
What penalties are you aware of?
70% of the respondents only know the penalty of receiving a fine when you violate the ordinance. 8% know the penalty of imprisonment, and 22% know the penalty of cancellation of permit to operate for 1 year.
Question number 3. Do you think that the penalties are enough to enforce and maintain the ordinance of Las Piñas City?
63% of the respondents think that the penalties are enough to enforce and maintain the ordinance.
Question number 4. Did the ordinance make your everyday life convenient?
70% of the respondents say that their lives are more convenient because of the ordinance.
Question number 5. Do you agree with the ordinance?
60% of the respondents agree with the ordinance, while 40% doesn't agree.
What do you prefer when shopping or doing grocery?
57% of the respondents prefer using eco bags when doing their grocery, while 23% prefer using paper bags, 20% prefer using plastic.
Question number 7. Did it decrease the chance of flooding?
50% say that because of the ordinance, it helped in decreasing the chances of flooding in the streets of Las Piñas.
Question number 8. Is the environment cleaner and greener?
73% say that the ordinance made the environment more clean and green.
Question number 9. How clean are the streets of Las Piñas since the ordinance was implemented?
Only 13% of the respondents are very satisfied when it comes to the cleanliness of the streets of Las Piñas. 13% are very satisfied, 57% are satisfied, 13% say that it needs improvement, and 7% says it's poor.
Question number 10. Did the atmosphere of Las Piñas improve?
83% of the respondents say that the atmosphere in Las Piñas City improved because of the ordinance. Our recommendation, based on the findings of this study, to examine the impact of the plastic bag regulation ordinance in Las Piñas City, the researchers have come up with a recommendation. The impact of the plastic bag regulation ordinance to the 30 respondents have come up with a positive reaction and result. Although some of them have negative reactions, the positive reactions and results are much higher than the negative ones. The researchers also recommend that the local government of Las Piñas City should increase the fine or penalty when the ordinance is violated, since only 63% of the respondents think that the penalties are enough to implement the ordinance. The higher the fine or penalty, the more they will obey the ordinance. The local government of Las Piñas City should also create more eco-friendly products to support the cause of their ordinance. That's all. Thank you.
Gago, meron pa tayo. Here are the pictures of our respondents.